I was in total denial that I needed a double stroller. I don't have twins after all. I have a 2-year-old and an infant, and since my 2-year-old walks, I figured a double stroller was a big pain-in-the-butt apparatus that I did not need. Turns out not having one is a huger pain in the butt. True, my 2-year-old does walk, but when I'm out on an outing, there are times when I don't want to run after him while I keep the baby strapped in. I've also tried wearing the baby in a carrier while putting the toddler in the single stroller, but that also is an imperfect solution with the baby hitting the stroller handle and the toddler wanting to get out and run around, which means I have to chase him while wearing a baby and keeping an eye on my stroller. I've tried those stroller kickboards, but that didn't work for me either. This video is about what does work for me, the Mountain Buggy Duet. Light and portable this thing is not, but it is easy to use and it does make my life so much easier. Plus, my children love it. The first time I put them next to one another, they smiled from ear to ear. They happen to really get along at this age. Check back with me in 5 years to see if that's still the case. I also sometimes catch them holding hands while sitting together. How sweet is that? Mountain Buggy is one of the more durable strollers on the market. It's kind of like an all-terrain ride. The company calls the Duet the more compact stroller, but it does not feel compact. It barely fits in the trunk of my Volkswagen Jetta. Thankfully, the handle swivels down so I can close the trunk, but just barely. It does fit through a doorway, and the company says it's the same width as the single stroller, which is 25 inches across. This is one of the easiest strollers to set up right out of the box. It took me all of about 10 minutes and required no tools. It's also very easy to adjust the straps to fit your child, and it's versatile too. If you want to replace one seat with a pram or a baby carrier, you can do that, but the carry cot to make that happen is sold separately. Some of my favorite features include the brake, which is really easy to engage by just stepping down right here, and the seat adjustment. Now, if you've got a sleepy head, they can snooze in here by just reclining the seat all the way back and pulling the shade all the way forward so that they can snooze. My daughter has taken many a nap in here. I also appreciate the extra button you have to push to release the baby so that a ne'er-do-well sibling can't just release their brother or sister from the seat, which my husband said he would have done to his poor younger sister had he had the chance. One thing I do not love is this metal plate right here. It rattles a little when you walk, and my son likes to kick his feet on it, and I find that super annoying. Folding and unfolding this is easy enough with this little release lever, although it did take me a while to figure out that you use this strap to lock it closed. Unfolding the stroller does take some practice though. I have stood too close and bruised my shins a few times. I'm also a little afraid to pinch my fingers in here. Now, I went back and forth about getting a stroller like this over a tandem system where one child is in front of the other. Then I saw a little boy kicking the crap out of his younger brother in the seat in front of him while his mother obliviously grocery shopped, and I figured I would prefer something where I see them both at the same time and one of them isn't confined to a small space behind the other. Now, this is not a cheap system. It's about $600, not including any accessories, but I would say that I do love it $600 worth. Instructions say that I can use it until my son is 4, so I do plan to get my money's worth, and I will stop when he's 4 lest I end up on that obnoxious blog, toobigforstroller.com. I'm going to give this the Crash Test Mom Baby Bling badge because it is on the upper end of the double stroller choices. But I'll also give it a no sweat badge, and for moms of 2 small children, a must-have badge because you do need the double stroller. Maybe not need as in malaria mosquito nets or needed in third world countries, but need as in you want to contain your crazy children and use anything at your disposal to keep your sanity. There's no badge for that yet. Stay tuned to Crash Test Mom for more on strollers, and if you have questions or comments, email me at Natali@crashtestmom.com.